I think, though, that was a weird twist on something you'd maybe been fantasizing about since you were a little girl. Like, when you were a kid, what movies did you guys watch in your house? What were, like, the big ones in your house?
We watched a lot of comedy because my dad is a very big kind of like 70s and 80s comedy fan, but he showed me, he sort of we watched The Jerk a lot. And then we watched a lot of Steve Martin. And so he showed me interchangeably, we would watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and Shawshank Redemption. Like,
how old were you when you were watching Shawshank?
About like 8. we would watch those movies all the time. I don't know why we watch Shawshank so often, but Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, The Jerk, those movies were.
It's good for an 8-year-old to learn what prison is like, and boy, yeah. I'm now going through that movie. There's a lot of bad stuff in that.
There's a lot of bad stuff in that.
And a lot of bad language in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, although both of those movies are two of my favorite. Boy, that Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, that's one of those movies that you don't expect to get teared up at the end, but you do get teared up at the end.
That's one of the greatest movies of all time. That combination of funny and heartbreaking is like perfect in that movie.
Yeah. Have you ever met Steve Martin? I assume you've met him and told him about that.
I've met him. No, I haven't told him that. So he's going to learn this tonight, that I'm completely head over heels insane about him.
Oh yeah, well sure, yeah. So
I try to play it cool whenever I've met him. Like, what's your name's Steve? Oh, it's nice. No, it's nice to see you. You know.
Yeah. Do you find that anyone likes that when you do that? I mean, I think that people like always think like, I'm going to play it cool and act like I don't care. And then the reaction is usually, oh, that one doesn't like me.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't. I do not very often play it cool, but I think I've tried to keep it semi-cool in front of Steve Martin because I've cried in front of multiple other people, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. I have this instinct to burst into tears when it's someone that I've really admired since childhood, and so it's happened too many times.
Give me one person you've cried in front of. You were so excited.
I've cried in front of Diane Keaton. I cried. I didn't cry in front of Bill Murray, but I like walked away and cried. And then I was in an elevator for the first time with Lorne Michaels, and I turned into the corner of the elevator and cried.
Wow.
I don't do it as much anymore, but when I was a little bit younger, like in my early 20s, it just would overwhelm me so much. I was like a chihuahua. I was like, and then it would,